everybody. Welcome back once again. Here we are on the Wednesday night edition of Inside the Headset. We're live. Going to roll over to Williamson County. Going to talk to the head coach of the Ravenwood Raptors, head coach Will Hester. How you doing tonight, Coach?
Doing great, Stork. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. Well, it's been 2 weeks since I talked to you, and you came away 2-0, so you're on a hot streak. But let's rewind the tape. You took on Life Academy, beat them 35-14. Take me a little bit through that game. That was a big one for you.
Yeah, I mean, team out of Virginia, don't know much about them. They kind of reminded me of a Whitehaven team out of Memphis. Very big, very athletic, very physical team. Guys played great, and we were able to kind of separate ourselves in the second half, running the football and playing good defense. So, big win for us.
When you look at that win, what's that do for your ball club for the 2021 Ravenwood Raptors?
I mean, it just keeps building momentum. You want to continue to stack good outings on top of each other, and that allowed us to keep the momentum rolling into the Battle of the Woods the following week.
So you do roll into the Battle of the Woods and came away with a win that was 21-16. They've gotten a lot better since week one, have they not, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, they've limited the turnovers. I think they had 7 or 8 turnovers in week one. They only had 1 against us. So they're continuing to get better and better. They're one of the top 1-4 teams in the state, I dare say. Played a brutal schedule. I wouldn't be surprised with looking at the back end of their schedule if they don't finish the season 5-5 or 6-4 and as a playoff team coming out of our league. But anytime Brentwood and Ravenwood get together, you know it's going to be a battle in a close game.
How much will you think that team will mature between now and playoffs when if they can squeeze in there at the end?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're playing very good and getting better. They have played us and Summit in the league so far. You got Independence, Franklin, and Centennial left. So there's some opportunity there for them to be in those ball games.
Yeah, definitely. Well, let's move along. You're in a non-region outfit against Hendersonville. They're 3-1. Talk to us a little bit about Coach Hatfield and the Hendersonville Commandos. And you've played the Commandos when you was at Laverne. You played them when you was at Nolensville. Now you're playing them. You played them at Ravenwood before. And now you're playing them again, Coach.
Yeah, they're a good football team. One of the predominantly strong programs over the course of probably 4 or 5 decades in Middle Tennessee. And, those kids probably, their dads probably played there. And I would imagine there's a lot of deep-rooted Hendersonville ties in this team. They're going to play very, very tough. Their only loss of the season is to Oakland, and we all know about Oakland. So they're going to be a very formidable opponent. They've got a running back named Ellis that's tearing everybody up, and it's going to be a true test for the Raptors.
When you look back across and you've been around the Middle Tennessee area and you think about good Hendersonville teams and you think about good Hendersonville football players, who comes to mind from the past, maybe, Coach Hester, a name you could share with us that just pops out that a guy
I'm going to go way back on you, and a guy that played quarterback at Hendersonville named Eddie Arnell, who Eddie went on to play at Tennessee Tech. And, you've got several of those guys, Gary Sanders, who played offensive line there and went on to play. Several of those guys have played at Vanderbilt. The thing about Hendersonville, they've always got real big tight end type players, offensive linemen. They're always a very physical brand of football, and it translates into tough football games when you roll in there.
And of course, Will Hoyt, the kicker, who is now training a lot of the kids in the area. I was there in 2001 when he was a senior and getting ready to go to Tennessee and tried to break the record, the state high school field goal record. Wanted to kick a 63-yard field goal, but he came from Hendersonville.
Yeah, absolutely. Now I think he's even working with the Titans kickers. So, obviously James is well known in our area.
Yeah. Coach, how's everything else going? Everything else going with you good?
Yeah, going good, man. Just moving right along. This season's flying by. Hard to believe that 5 games are down, only 5 remain.
Yeah, I was telling Coach Kreisky the other day, I was like, after Friday night, you got 16 quarters left of regular season, then you live and die by Friday night. So it's going to get serious here. It's already serious, but it's going to get, and then the weather's changing. I know you're going to enjoy the dip in the temperature. Going to get out tomorrow night, Coach? I got to ask. Going to get out and about tomorrow night maybe and see a little action maybe?
I mean, I'll keep up with it on the social media. We're hosting a middle school game on our field, so I need to be there for that. But several of my coaches will be there in attendance. It'll be one heck of a ball game, I'm sure.
Well, I'm going to run sideline, so looking forward to it. Look, the matchup, fixing to talk to him here shortly, so I know fans are waiting to hear what he's got to say. I think he was on some other social media outlet show. I don't know. It was some kind of bootleg show put on by some guy at the Tennessean. But anyway, we all know him. But anyway, we will talk soon, Coach.
Awesome. Thanks, Stuart.
See you. Bye.